Hello, all you wonderful people. My name is Pug, and I hope you guys are having a great day. Today, we're going to be starting a new series called Factorio. We're going to have a lot of fun. We're playing with a really good friend of mine, Firecracker 37. We're going to be playing with Bob's Mods and Angel's Mods, and he's going to show us what we're needing to do because I'm not familiar with too much of this mod pack. So, with that, let's go ahead and get started.
Greetings and salutations, game fans. Firecracker 37 here.
And I'm Pug.
And today we're playing a little bit of Factorio with Bob's Mods and Angel's Ores. We're doing a multiplayer series here so that we can work together. There's a lot of stuff that has to be done to get going with Bob's Mods. So I'm not wasting any time here. We're going to start off by putting down a mining drill, going into our first ore crushing machine that's going to make Saphirite. And if you haven't already, Pug, don't forget to press Alt so that you can see what the machines are doing. I
Thank,
always forget until I set something up the first time.
thank you very much because I was forgetting to do that. We will go ahead and get some wood so that way we have a little bit of starting fuel.
Indeed. And I guess I went ahead and I made my tools before we started recording. I
Yes,
forgot all about that.
and I did too. I'm assuming that there's a lot of people that know how to do that. That would be kind of boring for.
Yeah, if you're watching about Bob's Mods, you should know how to make your first tools, or you're gonna have a bad time.
Right. Especially on this mod. I'm kind of new to this mod. Firecracker's been playing it for a little while, so he's kind of teaching me on what's going on. So,
Yeah, I know most of the early game stuff. I haven't quite figured out the late game stuff yet, so we'll be doing that together. But at least we can get a bus going and a little bit of science going before I run out of knowing what I'm doing.
right. I'm pretty familiar with the base game, but that's about all I've ever played. I've never really played with too many mods other than the long reach and stuff like that. Now, the mod packs I've never dealt with, so like I said, you'll have to teach me how to do that.
Oh yeah, no problem. We'll be doing lots of that. I went ahead and I've got an iron furnace down, a stone furnace down, cooking up some of this sapphirite that we're mining up. In the early game, you can't mine any stone, so you have to use these ore crushing factories, and as a side effect, they give you these crushed stone bits. And if you look in there, Pug, there's probably a few of them.
Yeah, we got
And
three of them that I can see.
you can take two of them and you can turn them into one stone. If you go into your crafting menu, it's in the resource refining tab, and you should see some stone, and you can turn two of them into one piece of stone.
Gotcha. All right.
Uh,
Got my stone now. All right. So it takes two to make one stone. Got it.
that is correct, and we'll be getting so much stone, it's crazy. So the next thing I'm working on here is one burner miner just isn't enough for this ore factor to keep up. One of the nifty mods that's in this pack, if you notice the little dots underneath, the red, yellow, and the green dots, that's a
Yes.
mod. That's a mod called Bottleneck, and it's showing you if the machine is able to keep up or not. If it's green, it means it's working at its fullest possible capacity. If it's yellow, it's at least working, but it could work faster. And if it's red, it's empty. I guess yellow is if it's got stuff in it that needs to come out.
Gotcha. Now, my question is whenever you're using the arms to gather stuff out of it, how does it know which one to grab? Because you got two different things coming out of the one ore that we've got going into it.
That actually creates an interesting problem that once we have a little more infrastructure, I'll show you how we can overcome that.
All right.
Because we're going to want to separate the ore from everything else, so of course. So we'll be using some nifty inserter techniques to make sure that the stone doesn't end up in our furnaces, because we don't want that. In
Right.
the early game here, I've noticed two of these miners to two furnaces seems to work pretty good, and we're going to use burner inserters to keep everything fueled, because there's just too much to do it much any other way.
Gotcha. Okay. Did you already create the wooden chest? I've got a couple wooden chests.
Oh no, we will use one wooden chest, but I'm gonna make track that's gonna go around, so we don't have so much fuel just sitting around.
Okay, so how did you get the inserter to take out just the sapphirite ore crushed instead
Oh,
of...
okay. For this part, if an inserter's going into a machine, it'll only pull something out that it can logically put into its destination. And since you can't smelt the little stone bits, it doesn't try and pull those out. It only pulls out the crushed sapphirite ore.
Gotcha.
Onto belts, it doesn't work quite the same. So,
Alrighty, so let me go ahead and get some uh, iron or some coal going. Uh, so that way we can get that going. I need a
now,
little
if
bit
you
of
want to,
iron to make another
yeah,
one of
okay.
those.
Yeah, you could just have some coal, or what do I have for iron? Here, I'll give you my iron. There, I stuck it inside of you.
Okay, cool. Awesome.
Not trying to get too personal or
Right, right. That way we can get some coal going too. Just need to put one piece of wood in there. That way we can start using coal instead of all the wood, because I know we're going to need a lot of wood at the middle of this mod pack, right?
even pretty early on. All the circuit boards that are usually made with iron, instead of iron, they use wooden boards, which are a derivative of dead trees. So,
Right. And we need to get electricity going as soon as we can. I know that much.
yes. Yep. We should have electricity going by the end of this episode. That would be my goal.
Awesome.
But first, we just need to wrap this belt around. Getting close. And once we have a little bit of coal going onto this line, everything should stay running.
Okay.
There we'll have sort of there.
I'll go ahead
Might
and...
just have enough belts. Oh, one short. I need one more belt. Nope, there we go. I can do it. Alright, so if you put any coal into this box that's above it, it will work its way around and everything will be able to grab
And
the
and
coal
where?
that it
Oh, and the...
needs.
Okay, gotcha. Alrighty. So
Yep.
what's the exact button to actually get coal out from far away?
Oh, if you just hover over it with your mouse, you can hit Control and click, and you can pull it out that way. And if you get it on your cursor, you can Control and click to put it inside of an inventory without opening.
Right.
Like, so here we go. I got, I think I put 19 pieces of coal in. It's probably not going to make it very far because all the inserters also want a few pieces of coal
Right.
so that they can do their work. But this is pretty much what I do for a basic starting setup. Now, it's still going to back up with stone, and we'll take care of that later, but just a quick solution. So just every once in a while, you have to pull the stone out. And since we're going to need it anyways, no big deal.
So is there a way to maybe put a an inserter in the back of here going into a chest?
We don't want to do a chest because anything can go into a chest, so it'll pull the ore out as well. Once we've researched our first bit of research, we'll be able to put a assembly machine there, and the assembly machine will only accept stone, so that's all the inserter will pull out.
Gotcha.
All right. I have a few furnaces here. I'm going to go ahead and give you some of them. Stand
All right.
still. There you go. Gave you
And
some furnaces. And if you want to work on getting a very similar setup going over on the stereotype ore, I'm going to start improving our coal income, and then we'll
gotcha.
start working towards some power.
All right.
It's funny, you're all the way across the map there. It's funny to watch
Right.
the numbers fly up as things disappear. So there we go. I'm also going to go ahead and gather up some wood, too. Oh, well, my things are done making. Let's put them down first. That makes sense.
Okay.
And there we go. We just got a nice little daisy chain of 6 mining drills that'll just keep feeding each other. Give us a total of, I think, 600 coal anytime it's full, which we won't be manually fueling things for more than just a few minutes, I don't imagine. It does look like we're going to have to belt our coal a little ways in order to get it to the power, so maybe we'll run it up a ways, too.
Uh, okay. Yeah, because the power will be coming from down below. So what we might be able to do is uh, do coal out to the side, and then we can actually split it between going up and going down.
Yeah, I think that's the way we'll probably do it. I usually like to even make it separate mining drills so that the fuel definitely gets coal first, because if the or the power, because if the power runs out of coal, everything stops working.
Right.
So I'll usually set up a couple mining drills that do nothing but send coal down to the power. Usually I like to get into solar panels pretty quick, but with Bob's mods, I don't even know that I've figured out how to make solar panels yet.
Ah.
There is a lot more research in this pack that we're gonna have to do. And probably not this episode, probably next episode. I'll try and really go through the mod pack.
Gotcha.
We'll discuss it. I don't have the list here in front of me, so it's kind of tough to do. And to be honest, I don't even know all the mods in this pack. They just, there was some fun mods. I wanted to try
There you go.
them. Not exactly sure what they all do.
Actually, we need to go ahead and move that around. Oh. Let's see here. Ah, I know
Cracked
how.
up a bunch more stone.
Whoops.
I can
All
pretty much already tell that one setup of this isn't going to be enough, so I'm going to go ahead and make a second setup to do some iron smelting for us. while
Gotcha.
we get and then while the power's doing its thing and the first couple of researches are getting done, we should have enough iron to just go hog wild for a little bit.
All right.
I, s- I say that, but I played enough Factorio to know it's not true.
You can never go hog wild on the on Factorio.
No, and it's like I'll go pick up 400 iron. That'll last me forever. 3 minutes later, I need more iron.
Exactly. All right. So if I do this and put one coal in here, one coal in there, and then put all the rest of the coal in there, that should run everything, hopefully. Uh, Oops, that's a little bit too far. Okay, hold on. I boo-booed on this, but that's okay. There we go. And put that there, that there, and then we will put this back up in there. There we go. That should work. There we go. I think we're cooking with gasoline now here. Or coal. We're cooking with coal right now.
Yeah, we haven't researched gasoline yet.
Right.
Bam, there we go. Looks like we've got two fully functional. Oh, as soon as we tell it what to do, we have two fully functional ore crushers going.
And actually, I'm going to need more iron a little bit. I
Here,
love
I've
this
got
far
some.
reach.
Go, lots of coal.
Okay, why is this not going? Okay, got something messed up over here. You might come over
Oh,
here and help me out.
all right, I'm on my way.
Okay, so why is this not putting into here, into the burner crusher?
Oh, you need what you need two more guys to pull coal off and put them into these because they for some reason they can't just grab the coal out of this ore crushing factory, and he's also going to need a burner inserter like
Okay.
so, just like that.
Okay, well I
And
have
now,
one up here at the top here pulling in.
oh, okay, I didn't even see that
Yeah,
one. Well,
it's,
now we'll make darn sure that it's full because I put it down and I'm not picking it.
okay, so why is this burning drill not drilling? That's my question. Why aren't these?
Oh, you selected the wrong ore processing. You selected sapphirite, not stereotype. So there we go. I changed it. Now it is doing its thing.
Oh, okay, gotcha. All
Easy
right,
mistake. They're both blue.
there you go. Well, I'm colorblind, so you got to bear
Yeah,
with me.
I feel your pain, man. I know.
Alrighty, so I think we got everything going okay, and everything
Yep.
should be running smoothly here.
Sure looks like it. I'm trying to get the stuff together to get our power plant going.
Clearing out some of these logs that are just thrown around here, so that way we don't have to deal with them later.
Nice, yeah. Man, the last map I was playing on, I guess I showed it to you. You played on it with me for a little bit. There's just so many trees. When I seen this world, I was like, there's water nearby. All the ores are close. There's a desert up north. Yeah, we're gonna do this.
Yeah, this is a whole lot better than that one. Oh my God, it was. What did it take us like 2 hours to clear out a little path for?
I, I finally just set up auto crafting for grenades, and I just blew up all the extra trees. Like, yeah,
Is that what you did after I left?
Indeed.
Well, that sounds a whole lot better than what we were trying to do. I think I spent an hour or so trying to get all that cleared off. Oh my God, it was horrible.
It was very bad. I agree. And there's still more trees in that save that need dealt with, but we'll see. I'm thinking,
Now, do we want to come all the way up here to the desert to start our bus, or do we want the bus to be as close to the ores as possible?
well, we're gonna need some ore processing in between, and that we might do kind of between here and the desert, working northwards.
Right.
Because like those ore patches are there now, but they're not always gonna be there.
Right. From what you told me that there's just a little bit ore at the beginning and then it's like it's really far away to actually get the other ore. So we definitely have to have uh, trains and stuff like that set up for anything other than what's at the very beginning, correct?
Indeed, yes, it's due to a mod called Resource Spawn Overhaul that it makes the minerals work that way. And one neat thing is with the mod Angel's Infinite Ores is as we go further away from our base, some of the ore deposits will start to be infinite ore deposits that'll never dry up, so we can build real outposts there that are gonna um, be there forever. We won't just build them and then have to tear them down in 10 episodes because there's no more resources underneath them.
So these are not infinite spots
That is
currently.
correct. These ones will run out. These are
Gotcha.
finite resources.
Gotcha. Alrighty. So now I'm learning a little bit here.
Indeed. And I think I have enough to start. Well, no, I need just a couple more things. Oh, more iron. Come on.
I'm telling you, you'll always need iron, no matter
Oh,
what.
yeah.
So what does
Oh,
this
yeah.
rubinite give you?
The rubitite gives you lead, which is a metal added by Bob's mods. So far, about the only thing I've really noticed needing it for is making something called solder, which we'll be using plenty of.
Gotcha.
Two of
So
those, some
I w-
belts. Okay,
hey,
I
are
think I
you
could
have
start with the power.
I was gonna ask you, have you started building the stuff for the power? Because if not,
Yes.
that's what I was going to start on. But if you've got
No,
that,
yeah, I think I've got it all.
oh,
Except
that's
for some
awesome.
belts. I'm gonna need some belts still, but
I'll go ahead and I've got 5 belts on me. Let me go out there and get some iron. I'll build some belts and give them to you. That I know how to do.
and I just do a standard 14 boilers to 10 um these guys are the boilers. No, these are steam engines. Okay, 14 boilers to 10 engines. That's what I
Right.
which I just learned the other day. This is the last version we'll be able to do that in because they're changing the way steam engines work in the new
Oh,
Factorio.
really? So now everybody's got to change their ratios.
Indeed.
Uh huh.
Indeed. They're all going to change. The steam boilers are different. They're like 2 tiles wide instead, and they input and output different fluids. They have 2 different tanks, I guess.
Okay. Got some
So they're
belts for you.
okay, sweet.
Where'd you go?
I'm down here by the power.
Okay. Heading that way. There you are. Oh.
I'm just control click them on my player.
Okay. Control click. Okay. Got it. There we go.
Awesome. And we'll just need to run it down from the coal. So we'll just come up here. I see we have an oil patch there, so we'll try and miss that.
Yeah. The oil. I've got a good grasp on the vanilla version, I've got a good grasp on everything except for the oil. The oil still gives me a little bit of trouble.
I think oil's probably one of the more difficult concepts in Factorio to really get down. It's also like once you've practiced for a while too, it's not hard.
Okay, let's see here.
The
We need
fluids aren't.
circuit boards.
And we're
Sorry,
gonna
go ahead.
need we're gonna need probably two electric mining drills if you want to work on getting those.
Yeah, that's what I'm kind of working on. I just got to figure out where the basic circuit boards are at. Right here. Okay, got it. So I need wood boards. Got
Oh, you
plenty of
should just be
those.
able
Need
to click on
copper.
it and craft it.
Yeah, I don't have any copper, so
Oh, okay.
I need copper over here.
Well, we should have some of that.
There we go. Well, I can make one mining drill right now.
No, let me see. Oh, nope. I'm short on copper as well.
So do
Here,
you
I'll
want
give
to
you
go
my
ahead and put?
copper, and maybe you'll have enough.
There you go. No, not quite, but that's okay. So we want to.
I was thinking start along the bottom here and go horizontal with them, facing so that they're outputting up, and then we'll run a belt.
Like right there.
Yeah, yeah, that looks perfect. And
There we
then
go.
the second one, when you build it, just build
Build
it.
it at the top of it, going down.
Yep,
Got it. Yep, we got the same concept here.
indeed. I like it when we can agree.
There you go. Probably need some more iron. I think I got pretty much everything else. There we go. Ooh, I can make three of them.
Awesome. Well, yeah, go ahead and make all three because we'll be using the other ones pretty darn quick.
Right. Now we'll do four for the coal to go into the boilers, correct?
Yes, yeah, I think four would be a good starting point for that. There we go. And I went ahead and just dumped a bunch of coal onto the belt directly to get us our starting power up here.
Gotcha. Now it doesn't look like the poles are getting any power right now.
Well, let me check. Oh, I know why, because I haven't made the pipes to connect them the rest of the way. Derp.
Let's see
Doo,
here.
doo, doo.
We need small electrical poles. Make five of those, and
Oh, I spaced that out like perfect unintentionally.
don't you just love it whenever you do that? There we go. Oh, I need a couple more belts right here.
Oh, you got it. I've got some in my inventory.
All right, there we go.
There we go. Now we just need a little bit of power. Or not power, we need a little bit of science lab, which we need a little bit more copper, and I can make one. There we go. We got a science lab coming.
Awesome.
And then we're going to need 20 science packs. Actually, 30 science packs to
Let's
start.
see here. I can do those. 10, 15,
I'm going
20,
to change
25,
our
30.
research
Okay.
so that we're doing automation next. That's the first one we're going to want. I just realized I haven't checked these for stone. Oh, that one's almost full. That one's almost full. Well, you can craft up a bunch of science packs. I'll craft up a bunch of stone.
Okay, got the 30 science packs coming.
They
They're
craft really slow.
yes.
And we'll put that guy right there. And just go ahead and shove it full of science packs when you get them.
Okay, got six there. Now it's already going, and creating automation. Yeah, that's what we want.
All right. And we're having a whole bunch of fun here, but I'm looking at my clock and it looks like we are just about to a good point to wrap up this episode.
All right. Well, at least we got the power going, and thank you very much for helping me learn a lot of stuff about this mod pack. And we will definitely talk to you in the next episode.
See ya.